This time, I don't know anything. Maybe it's autumn, which from cosmic perspective represents death, change, and emptiness. Or maybe it's just my individual path that reached a point where I am invited to step forward without any guarantees. To be removed from leaves like a tree, but still know my truths and essence. To acknowledge and get to know something deeper that mind cannot comprehend anymore. I don't know. But we should definitely not stop to go. I went out of the forest and look what I saw. Wow. Am I in heaven? There's even a rainbow in the cloud. How? I'm finally home now. It was such a beautiful and creative day, but almost on the line that it's too much almost. So I'm just gonna fly my drone now for a few minutes and I'll be done for today, for sure. This chaos paradoxically began from clarity. On my birthday, I set powerful intentions for my life. It was a beautiful day, one of those rare moments where everything feels aligned. For the first time, I welcomed my birthday in nature, and nature greeted me back with the most stunning morning light. I didn't celebrate with friends, but with myself. I wanted this day to be sacred and dedicated it to spiritual alignment. From earth, from elements, from spirits and God, I asked them all to cleanse, recharge, and prepare me for the next circle around the sun. Later, my husband joined me, and the only festive thing I really wanted to have was a small cake. I never skipped this tradition of blowing a birthday candle, because this one symbol connects all childhood birthday celebrations' joy with really signaling my brain that it is a different day than all others. And actually, exactly then, I noticed that something has started to change within me, and not in the most comfortable way. After my birthday, I got sick almost immediately. Goodies from the summer! Yay! Remember these? I suppose it might be because there was a very unique sum of worldly events such as autumn equinox, sun eclipse, eclipse corridor that only ended yesterday, I think, and it's still going on a little bit for 2 more weeks. And also my birthday, which is a very sensitive period for a person by its own. It's very strong timing. It is the moment that, a person came to this planet. So it means that all the planets are aligned exactly like they were when your soul entered Earth. It's a very powerful time to reconsider a lot of things, to manifest a lot of things. And as I told you in the previous vlog, I held some very strong intentions. So I believe I got sick also because my whole organism was realigning according to those intentions, and everything was what was not resonating and vibrating the same frequency. It just had to leave. For a few days, today is better finally, but yesterday and the day before, I felt my heart pounding so much, almost out of nowhere. Of course, it's not out of nowhere. When I sat down and really tapped into inside, I felt that there is a big shadow of fear, of all lifelong patterns that were like, no, is it possible just to release everything and be happy like you want me to be from those intentions? And I was like, yes, you can choose it. But why do we all have this need of clarity and knowing? Because then it seems that we will be able to control things. And when we have control, we will be able to avoid pain, injustice, rejection. But is it truly possible to control the external world? I like when the sun is shining through the clouds. It's like the peace that only autumn has. Wow. No, we can only control our attitude, thoughts, and actions. We can only try to make ourselves as cozy as it's possible in this constantly changing world. Like the river that surrenders to the flow, never knowing its path, but trusting it will eventually reach the sea. Or the trees that release the leaves each autumn without any resistance, knowing that bare branches will flourish in greenery again. And by deepening the spiritual skill of being in this very moment, we little by little realize that everything is already controlled in the most precisely perfect way. Relax. Nothing is under control. It's the first time I have heard something like this. First time in my life I have an apple tree, and I can't totally say that I have it. Maybe it has me, because I believe we are in a magnificent collaboration with nature, and we can't have it, but you know what I mean. I finally feel almost like in that cartoon, maybe, where there was a girl who could communicate with animals. And this was just my dream. When I saw this cartoon, I was like, I want that so much. And now I feel like almost like it's happening. I have seen so many animals in such a short time. Deers, wolves, foxes. I heard moose in the nights. Wow, like so many things that other people who live here for many years, they said that they haven't seen so much. So I really feel that this wild girl inside of me is finally at home. I'm so happy that I could even start crying now. Of course, I have a very deep and transformative time since I moved here. But it's all so worth it. But trusting the unknown doesn't mean not having any discipline or structure to me. So I often find temporary jobs to change the scenery of home. What would you like to order? But soon I enjoy so much that it has an end. Some hot apple juice with spice. Very, very tasty and healthy. And that my true job is just to be self-employed. This time I am working 6 weeks in a light installation project called a mushroom park. It's a really cool place and full of inspiring creative ideas. How cool is that? We are in autumn, finally, because it's the 2nd of October, but it seems that only now are the first days of real autumn, because all the days before were just a continuation of summer, super hot, still swimming every day, but it's beautiful, it's very beautiful. But maybe because I am born in autumn, I just love this freshness and this silence and this transition from the energetical season to the time to go inwards. This whole month, the September, was really about clarifying a lot of things to myself, what I want to do, what I want to continue, how I want to continue it. Actually, it all ended up not by deciding some particular external details, but really working with the whole concept of why it is so important to me. And I had to admit that my path is different, because whatever I try to hold on to, whatever system I try to adapt to or to adjust myself to, it just slips out of my hands after a very short while. I am really learning now to just surrender. And the same is with everything, with my videos. I just give time to myself to experiment and to get to know my soul, to get to know my inner calling, my inspiration, the flow that is coming through me. I want that to teach me, not some tips and rules and algorithms, but I want the divine spirit to teach me. And it's scary because it has no guarantees, but it has no attachment as well. So it's so free. It's so freeing. It's so majestic. There is no right option. Because all options are right. I felt that I want to share more about myself and how I live, and like small things that usually maybe are not so important to show in the vlog, but which inspires me very much. So feeling this power and the limitless possibilities of a person is also helping me. A cartoon. Me and my husband are watching now, all from the beginning, because we have watched it in our childhood, the Dragon Ball. Do you know that? There are so many deep insights, like showing a lot of qualities of bad and evil, of the power of human energetics, of how almost anything is possible to a person if he is confident and really believing that something is possible. And I really understood that I was very affected by it from my very early days, because I used to fantasize about flying, everywhere, about being this powerful being, about reconnecting with that inner strength, with just letting it flow like this. So with this powerful mood, I will end this little chapter of my life story. I am ready to sing, to live, to flow. Where? I don't know. I don't know. But I trust that the wind will take me where I need to go. See you soon, my loves. I will be very happy if you consider subscribing or feel a wish to join the Patreon, so we can spread the light in ourselves and the world together.